Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Midlothian High School versus Benedictine College Preparatory.
Hello and good morning. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. We're celebrating our 20th season of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. It's great to have students back with us in studio after 2 seasons of virtual matches. Our competition does welcome teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today are the Trojans of Midlothian High School, coached by Ben Java. Located in Chesterfield County, Midlothian High School's roots go back to 1875. The public school offers a number of advanced placement, dual enrollment, and international baccalaureate courses, and has been recognized as one of the top high schools in the nation. Also with us today, the cadets of Benedictine College Preparatory, coached by Mike Forster. Founded in 1911, the Catholic all-male military school is located in Goochland County. Students are exposed to a unique combination of academic, athletics, and leadership opportunities that challenge cadets to reach their full potential. Again, it's great to have all of these students here with us today, and we'll introduce you to them in just a little bit. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wishing to answer, buzz in and wait for me to call on them. Any interruptions of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no point deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, let's go with our first toss-up round. What Disney film features the characters Pumbaa, Uncle Scar? Cameron?
Lion King.
Correct, and songs by Elton John. Born in England, he went to South Africa at an early age, where he founded the De Beers Diamond Company. Who is the namesake for the scholarships at Oxford University? Cameron?
Rhodes.
Cecil John Rhodes is correct. Some consist of the name of a deity and a short devotional phrase. Others are seed sounds that relate to a particular deity but have no semantic value. Name these types of mystic words used in Buddhist or Hindu meditation. Cameron?
Chants.
That is incorrect. Benedictine? They are mantras. What is the first piece of American coinage to feature a president's likeness? Hector?
Penny.
The penny is correct. The Abraham Lincoln penny in 1909 was first. She was a member of the OSS, the precursor of the CIA. She ended her landmark television lessons with the wish, bon appetit. Name this 6'2" American nicknamed Cameron?
Child.
Julia Child, nicknamed the French chef. According to a line in a Shelley poem, which mythological monster turns the gazer's spirit into stone? Hector?
Medusa.
Correct. Sandwiched between the terms of Millard Fillmore and James Buchanan, he is often called the Forgotten President. Name this New Hampshire native who was a personal friend and college classmate of Nathaniel Hawthorne. Hector?
Andrew Garfield.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? Yes, Franklin Pierce really was the forgotten president. This team has won 12 FA Cups and 13 English League titles. What London soccer team now playing at Emirates Stadium is nicknamed the Gunners? Griffin?
Arsenal.
Arsenal Football Club, yes. What work by Homer deals with a hero's attempt to return home after the Trojan War? Hector?
The Odyssey.
Correct. 2 characters named Portia appear in 2 of Shakespeare's plays. One of these is Julius Caesar. Name the other.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? Emil?
Othello.
It's The Merchant of Venice. All right, teams, watch the screen. Listen carefully. Here is a video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
Which British general surrendered at the Battle of Yorktown?
Cameron?
Cornwallis.
Correct. Daedalus constructed the labyrinth. Its purpose was to contain what half-man? Emil?
Minotaur.
That is correct. Half-bull monster. According to tradition, if a groundhog does see a shadow on February 2nd, winter weather will continue for how much longer? Cameron?
6 weeks.
Correct. Celebrated by Muslims worldwide, it is also called the Feast of the Breaking of the Fast. Cameron?
Eid al-Fitr.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. Determine the quadrant in which the terminal side of negative 600 degrees angle lies. Determine the quadrant in which the terminal side of a negative 600 degree angle lies.
quadrant.
That is incorrect. Benedictine? DJ?
The second quadrant.
That is correct. What term applies to the class of vertebrate animals able to live on land and in water? Like Cameron?
Amphibian.
Correct, like frogs and salamanders. Name the 12-book work describing the exile of Lucifer and the fall of man, an epic poem by John Milton. And that would be Paradise Lost. And that buzzer means our first toss-up round is done. Good job by our teams. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and they'll take on the category round when we come back right here on Battle of the Brains.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Midlothian High School with 90 points. Our team from Benedictine College Preparatory with 40 points. And we'll get back to our match and a lot more questions just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. Let's start out by introducing you to our team from Midlothian High School. They are the Trojans. Their coach is Ben Java. First up is Joe Bampton, who is a junior. Joe likes to play violin and piano and enjoys walking his dog. Next up is Griffin Wynn, who is a junior who enjoys American football, geology, and hopes someday to major in women, gender, and sexuality at UVA. Our team captain for Midlothian is Cameron Penn, who is a senior. He's a member of the International Baccalaureate Program. He's on the football team and is president of the IB Student Council. And wrapping up our team is Muzamil Lodi, who is a junior. He's likes watching sports, is in the school's band. He's also on the school's debate team. That is our team from Midlothian High School. Good to have you all here. Now let's meet our team from Benedictine College Preparatory. They are coached by Mike Forster. They are the cadets. First up is Matthew Gasparini, who is a senior. He holds the rank of major, serves as the battalion executive officer. He's a member of the cross-country team, the Key Club, and the school choir, as well as a member of the National Honor Society. Our captain is Hector Sebas Lee, who is a senior, holds the rank of major and serves as the battalion inspector general. He's the class president and a member of the indoor and outdoor track teams, the wrestling team, the robotics team, and the Key Club. DJ Kennedy is a senior. He holds the rank of captain, serves as the student chaplain in the Corps of Cadets. He's on the cross-country team, the rugby team, and the swim team, as well as a member of the Honor Society. And wrapping up our team is Charles Buchanan, who is a senior. He serves as a captain in the Corps of Cadets. He runs track and field. He also volunteers for Habitat for Humanity and his church's food pantry. He's also a twin. He enjoys spending time with his twin brother, Robert. That is our team from Benedictine College Preparatory. Good to have all these gentlemen with us today. Now, for a category round where each team will select a 10-question category from today's choices. If they get all their questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look. Here are the categories today from which you may choose. They are alias, pen, and stage names, electrical terms, and the word wood. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, although they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. And by the rules, the high score team gets first choice of categories, so that is our team from Midlothian. Cameron, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like to play.
We're gonna select the word wood.
All right, identify each of the following, each of which is associated with or includes the word wood. The first is American Idol alum and country superstar.
Carrie Underwood.
Correct. First U.S. president to visit Europe while in office.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
Correct. Wood used to line closets to keep moths away.
Mahogany.
That would be cedar. Wooden chest containing the 2 tablets on which the 10 Commandments were written.
Ark of the Covenant.
Correct. Town where Wild Bill Hickok was shot.
Deadwood.
Correct. South Dakota. Subtitle of Thoreau's Walden.
Pass.
Life in the Woods. Pinocchio's creator Geppetto's occupation.
Carpenter.
It has to fit the category.
Woodworker.
Wood carver. High-pitched instrument of the woodwind family.
Piccolo.
Flute or piccolo. Bird that is the sidekick to Snoopy in Peanuts.
Stock.
Correct. And finally, lawman in Toy Story movies.
Woody.
Sheriff Woody is correct. All right, good job on that category. Now, Benedictine, it will be alias, pen, and stage names or electrical terms. Hector, talk it over with your teammates and let me know what category you'd like to play.
That's a bad idea. I think electrical terms because they could be general too.
Hector, I need a decision.
Electrical terms.
All right, give the name of the term which corresponds to each of the following electrical definitions. The first is, it can be used to generate electricity, and electricity can be used to generate its fields.
Conductor.
That would be magnetism. It is created by the flow of electrons.
Conductor.
That would be current. The flow of electrons in a single direction. That would be direct current. The unit in which electric current is measured.
Voltage.
That would be amp. The amount of electromotive force in a circuit. That is voltage. A flow of electrons that shifts direction many times per second.
Alternating current.
That is correct. The degree to which a material opposes the flow of electrons. That would be resistance, and time is up. That was a tough category. All right, teams, up next, another toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. The team from Midlothian High School with 125 points. Our team from Benedictine College Preparatory with 45 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains in another toss-up round. And just a reminder to our teams, you will lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have a chance to answer, and there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go. In 1998, 21 years after its 1977 launch, this probe became the most distant man-made object from Earth. Did we have someone trying to buzz in?
Voyager 1.
That is correct. The warriors of the Fourth Crusade in 1204, Juan Perón in 1955, Martin Luther in 1521. These men were punished by which severest ecclesiastical censure? Griffin.
Excommunication.
Correct. His early works, such as Auld Licht Idylls and The Little Minister, were set in Scotland. In another novel, a Kensington Gardens orphan loses his shadow listening to bedtime stories and takes Wendy Darling to see the Lost Boys, named as creator of Peter Pan. That would be J.M. Barrie. All right, teams, watch the screen, listen carefully. Here's a video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And again, wait for the question to be complete before buzzing in.
Name the Portsmouth native who released her debut album in 1997 entitled Super Duper Fly, and in 2019 was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Cameron.
Missy Elliott.
That is correct. In the early 20th century, this undisciplined approach to the arts achieved a cult-like status characterized by the ironic and the incongruous. Name this artistic style known by two repeating syllables. Cameron.
Dada.
Yeah, that is correct, or Dadaism. In southern Rhodope Mountains are shared with Greece. It shares its Istronska range with Turkey, and the Danube forms most of its border with Romania. Name this nation whose capital is Sofia. Griffin.
Bulgaria.
Correct. This creature with 9 heads lived in a swamp in Lerna. Hector.
Hydra.
Correct. In 2002, House Resolution 269 recognized Antonio Meucci's work on this device. In 1887, the government tried to annul the 1876 patent for it because of fraud. Name this subject of patent applications filed the same day by Elisha Gray and Alexander Graham Bell. Cameron.
Telephone.
Correct. This author of The Skeptical Chemist worked with Robert Hooke to build an air pump which they used to study air pressure. He also discovered the role of air in sound transmission. Name this chemist whose law says the pressure of a gas is inversely related to its volume. Charles.
Boyle.
Robert Boyle is correct. The title character of Taylor Caldwell's Dear and Glorious Physician is which author of Acts of the Apostles and the third of the four Gospels? Cameron.
Luke.
Luke is correct. He is often depicted asleep on a seven-headed snake in the intervals between his appearances in successive worlds. This husband of Lakshmi has 10 avatars, including Rama and Krishna. Name this member of the Hindu Trinity, the preserver god. Muzamil.
Vishnu.
That is correct. What is the only country in Africa bordered by the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea? Cameron.
Morocco.
Correct. In literature, name the waistcoat-wearing, pocket-watch-checking inhabitant of Wonderland who obsesses on punctuality. Cameron.
The Mad Hatter.
That is incorrect. Benedictine?
Pass.
That would be the White Rabbit. You may need your pencil and paper. Solve this logarithm equation. Log base 3 of the quantity 9x equals 4. That is 9, or x equals 9. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll double the point value for our teams. Stay tuned to see which team is today's winner here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Midlothian High School with 205 points. Our team from Benedictine College Preparatory with 75 points. Now for this final toss-up round, we are doubling the point score for a correct answer, and we're also doubling the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. On assuming both the presidency and chancellorship of Germany in 1934, Adolf Hitler took on a title that means leader or one in a position of authority. What title did he assume? Judges?
Der Führer.
That is correct. What specific name is given to the type of theorem defined as follows? A theorem which guarantees the existence of an absolute maximum and an absolute minimum for any continuous function over a closed interval. Hector.
Rolle's theorem.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? That would be the extreme value theorem. What five-letter word refers to the triangular end of a roof of which there were 7 on a house in a famous American novel? Be a gable. The novel we were referring to is The House of Seven Gables by Nathaniel Hawthorne. This mathematical concept is used to describe the behavior of a function as its argument gets close to some point or to infinity. This concept is used in calculus to define derivatives and continuity. Charles.
Continuous.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? Joe?
Limits.
Limit is correct. What is the collective name of the 24 bones that form a cage protecting the thoracic cavity? Hector.
The rib cage.
Correct. Written by Valentine Davies and made into a movie in 1947, on what street in New York City did a famous Christmas miracle take place? Cameron.
34th Street.
Correct. What term is used to classify any star that, like Sirius, has a companion star?
Dual system.
Matthew. Repeat for me.
Dual system.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? Griffin?
Twin star.
They would be binary stars. A typical music symphony orchestra consists of 4 groups. 3 of these are brass, percussion, strings. And what is the other? Charles.
Wind.
That is correct, woodwinds. Igor Stravinsky wrote 3 pieces and an ebony concerto for this instrument, which is usually pitched in B flat. George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue opens with a difficult glissando for which single reed woodwind instrument? Muzamil.
Clarinet.
Correct. What metal whose element has an atomic number 29 is often used as a conductor of electricity? Charles.
Copper.
Correct. Its name comes from the Persian for 5 waters, since through it flows 5 rivers, tributaries of the Indus. What name denotes a province of Pakistan as well as a state in India where the majority of the population is not Hindu but Sikh? Muzamil.
Punjab.
Correct. Masaoka Shiki named this initial component of a renga, which includes a word called the kiga, giving the season. 17 syllables make up what 3-line Japanese poetic form? Hector.
Haiku.
Repeat for me.
Haiku.
That is correct. Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant all won an NBA title playing for what team? Matthew.
Lakers.
Los Angeles Lakers. After losing re-election to Benjamin Harrison, he defeated Harrison in a rematch. Name this man who still has the distinction of being the only president elected to non-consecutive terms. DJ.
Grover Cleveland.
Correct. What scientific term is defined as the ratio of the speed of light in a vacuum to the speed of light in a medium of greater density? That would be the index of refraction. Bronsted-Lowry theory defines them as substances that accept protons, while Lewis theory defines them as an electron pair donor. Ammonia and sodium hydroxide. Joe, that is correct. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here on Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. As we continue round 1 in this 20th anniversary season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Trinity Episcopal School versus Fuqua School.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on in this season's competition. Ending the match with 195 points, our team from Benedictine College Preparatory. Great job today by Charles, DJ, Hector, and Matthew. With a final score of 305 points, our team from Midlothian High School are our winners today. Congratulations, and we will see you in the next round. Great job today by Joe, Griffin, Cameron, and Muzamil. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.